Hey guys, we are here with the training on search engine optimization. So it's also known as SEO, and it is a great way to get free organic traffic to your website. And by organic I mean targeted, relevant traffic that you are not paying for. So most of you guys are familiar with Google out there, and I'm actually going to draw you a quick example of what a Google search result box looks like. So most of the time when you're typing in your phrase, let's say you're looking up the phrase Converse shoes, for example. So you're out there on Google, you do your search for the shoes, and up pops some listings here. So right here at the top, you've got some listings that are in a little box, and generally those are called ads. So those are the ads, Google AdWords ads. So you've got your top 3 listings here, and then coming down this side, you've got another set of listings, and these are also advertisements showing up. And then right over here, you've got in the white box, you've got your search results, the main search results that come up. Sometimes there's videos sprinkled in there. Sometimes there's some articles or some stuff from Facebook that might show up in there, like the social profile stuff. So this is what, generally Google, I know it's kind of a rough drawing here, but this is what we're looking at here. So you've got your, your main ads there, your ads on the top, your ads on the left side there, or excuse me, on the right side there as you're looking at the page. And then right in here, the biggest part of Google, this is the organic listings. This is where most of the action takes place. And the beauty of this is that this is a free area. You're not paying each time somebody comes to this area of the search results there. And the best part of it is that paid ads are great because it's an instant way to get traffic. In fact, I'm a big proponent of paid ads. I used to be all about SEO, and I still love SEO. I think it's great. There's nothing wrong with free targeted traffic, but sometimes paid traffic is good for getting the quick influx of traffic. And it's traffic that you have a little more control over rather than organic, which can kind of, come and go at times. So the purpose of this video is to teach you guys how to get here so you're not paying for ads, but how to do it in a way so that it is consistent, so that the traffic isn't just coming and going, and it's something that you can more predict more, because there's certain things you can do to actually enhance and improve the chances you have of actually maintaining a top ranking within the Google search results or the Bing or Yahoo search results. So the 3 main search engines out there are Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Now Bing and Yahoo actually now operate under the same engine, so their results are actually very similar. So the main thing I try to tell people though is optimize for Google, because 75+% of your traffic is coming from Google. So optimize for Google. 9 times out of 10 it's going to be similar to where Bing's listings are, and it's going to be give or take a few spots within the listing. But I highly recommend that you go in this direction. So again, I'm a big fan of SEO. It's a great way to get traffic. So let's talk now about what it takes to maintain those top search engine rankings. So the first thing that you need to have in place, and I'm just going to write this out here, is your title tags for your content. So have your title tags in place. So a title tag on anything you do, it's going to be the top part. So as you're browsing through Google, you guys have all seen the blue underlined area of the organic listings. That's the spot where most people click to go onto the page they're looking at. So if you do a Google search and there's a blue underlined link, typically that link is actually showing the title tag for that particular website. So your title tag should actually be your main keyword phrase for that particular page or for your website. And it could be multiple phrases as well, because I feel it's a good thing to do because you can target multiple keyword phrases within your title tags. Once you get your title tags in place with the right keywords, it's going to really enhance the SEO. It's one of the most important elements to an SEO campaign is having your title tags. The best way to determine how Google's going to view your website is Google reads just like we do. Google reads left to right, top to bottom. So as Google comes into your website, they're actually reading your website, scanning it kind of like as we would scan a website, for example. And so Google's going to look at your title tags, and they're going to say, okay, are these title tags relevant? Are these title tags relevant to the content on that page? So you want your keyword phrases to be found within the page, and one of the first things they see is the title tag because it's at the top of the HTML code. Now that may seem complicated, but if you just do a simple search for title tags and you look for HTML tutorial title tags, you're going to get several tutorials that are going to show you how to insert title tags into HTML websites. Now, generally, you're not going to be building an HTML website, especially if you're brand new and you're saying, wow, I don't even know where to begin with those. So that's just an idea if you are somebody that's building your site from scratch using HTML. Now, there's many tools out there now. There's WordPress is a phenomenal way to build a website. And in fact, if you're brand new, even if you're seasoned, I highly recommend you go with WordPress. Or if you're doing an e-commerce store, I would recommend one of the out-of-the-box solutions like BigCommerce or Shopify, because they have their title tags already in place, so all you have to do is just fill out a little form and you type them in. If you do happen to end up going with WordPress, there's a couple of free plugins you can check out. One is called All-in-One SEO, and the other popular one is called Yoast SEO. And both plugins will actually enable you, they put a little box below your web post. So as you're doing your post in WordPress, there's going to be a little box down there that actually will have a spot for title tags, meta tags, and meta description. And so those are the boxes where you're going to insert your content related to that page. So you want to have keywords that are focused there. Google is driven by keywords. That's really, in a nutshell, that is how Google gets their business. People go to their search engine, they type in keywords for things they're looking for, Google returns the results, and Google wants to return only the best results. And we'll get to that in just a moment. So one of the other components, you've got your title tags that I mentioned, meta tags. Those are not as important as they used to be. Back in the old days of SEO, if you had meta tags, they would say just stuff your keywords into meta tags, and they actually use that as a ranking factor. They don't really look at it much, but the field is still there. So I just tell people, hey, throw in the keywords, only the keywords that you're targeting on that particular page or on your website into the meta tags box. Especially since the box is there, why not do it, right? Because I view SEO, in my opinion, I'm a big fan of football, right? The game of football, I love the strategy behind it. I love, how the coaches are up there positioning certain plays, how they try to get the matchups they want. SEO is really a lot like football in that sense because it is very strategy driven. And every little thing you can do on your website that your competition is not doing is going to help give you that leg up. And so I don't care if that means unique content. I don't care if that means having better content than them. If that means having everything to the simple degree, like your keyword showing left to right in the title tag instead of your business name first. Because again, Google looks at weight of importance. So I always tell people, put your keyword in the title tag at the beginning and then do your website name at the very end of the title tags. Every little bit strategic advantage you can take, so using the methods I'm sharing with you guys now and apply them to your pages is going to help improve your overall results and help give you that leg up, because sometimes it's just a very simple, the minutia of a detail, very tiny detail there that is going to make a difference. Just like in football, certain plays could, if you're just an inch further, you would have had that first down, right? And so that's kind of where this is at. So every little tweak you can make and that helps you overtake your competition is a good thing. So you got your title tags, you got your meta tags, your meta description. Now this, actually, there's some people that'll argue and say, well, Paul's nuts because meta description doesn't really factor in. It really does, because it still shows up. The thing with the meta description that makes it relevant is that as you're doing the search results, you're going to see within Google, you got your title tag, right? So you got your title tag sort of the blue underlined part, and then right below it you see some text that shows up directly below the title tags. Now, I actually encourage people that you need to have a meta description that encourages people to click. So, nobody really knows 1000% what makes Google rank a website, because that's a proprietary algorithm put out by Google, put out by the search engines, right? They're not going to tell you exactly how it ranks because they don't want you to game the system. And SEO, in a sense, we're not gaming the system. We're just trying to offer the best results possible for Google's users. That's probably the best way to do it. And SEO back in the day used to be, let's try and trick the search engines into ranking us, right? Now those days are gone. Google's gotten wise to all the different black hat things people used to do to rank, and now they're looking at what is going to give their user the best experience. So meta description is another way to give people a good experience, because you can tell in the meta description what they're going to find on that page, and you should include your keywords there. And the reason I can tell you Google still uses it is that when you type in a keyword, let's say it's automatic pet feeder, let's just say, and you're doing a search for automatic pet feeder into a search engine box. So the title tags, the blue underline part, is going to pull up a website with the automatic pet feeders keyword in the title tags. In the meta description, it's going to say, hey, you should check out our great line of automatic pet feeders. We have a variety of sizes to choose from. We offer great prices and a great value for our automatic pet feeders. And notice, if you're in Google, it's going to be black and underline, or bold black text. It's going to stand out and jump out. They're going to make it bold, the actual keyword. So Google highlights that within the meta description. The reason you want to include your meta description, especially if you're using Yoast SEO or all-in-one SEO, is again because Google's going to look at that, and it's another way as Google's looking through your HTML code, because your HTML code goes in the order I'm actually doing things here. Google's looking at it left to right, and if they see your keyword again, boom, it's going to show up as more relevant. I'm not saying you spam and stuff keywords in, not at all, but I'm saying use good quality content. And the other reason, strategic advantage to using your meta description, is because you can control what is being said there. If you don't use your meta description, Google by default would just pull maybe the first paragraph from your website. They might pull from your HTML tag, and it may not be the best text, right? It might not be the best thing to encourage clicks. So I tell people, look at your meta description as a way to sell. In a sense, it's almost the advertisement, because people have 23, 25 different options on a Google search result, right? There's 10 ads going, there's 3 ads at the top, there's maybe shopping listings that are showing up, and then you've got 10 free Google listings that are showing up as well. So you need to have a way that stands out from the crowd. So you need to have a way to write some good copy that's going to encourage clicks. So that's another strategic advantage to using the meta description appropriately. So give people a benefit for why they should click on your link as opposed to the other links out there. What are they going to find at your website that's going to be different from the others? And that's why I was saying with the automatic pet feeder example, check out these automatic pet feeders. They are going to, we have a great variety. Maybe the competition's not saying they have a good variety. We offer automatic pet feeders in every size of pet, right? That's a benefit. So people that have small dogs, they're going to look at that. So key components of SEO. You've got your title tags, your meta description,